Hey, you're safe. We're not last week. We sort of stuff rubbing it that Friday night. Did you guys play? Cool. That was great. You pulled out a ripper save. That was so good. That was awesome.
Microphone 1 2 3 4, headset 1 2 3 4, headset 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, headset 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, headset 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
He's back. You're back on the pitch. Oh, there's one more. So what are you doing today?
Headset microphone 1 2 3 4 5, headset microphone 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, commentator mic 1 2 3 4 5.
Yeah, box. Good luck.
Help us level the playing field. Sign the parliamentary petition today to fuel the growth and fund the game.
Yeah, we don't believe you.
Good luck.
Someone called this an accident. They called this the clear shield.
So you turn the right side, think.
You can play on the step over here, and I'll make sure you don't do anything.
There must have been a couple of people there. How you feel?
Right? I have no idea.
Yeah, that's good. Good luck if you find the name too.
Hannah, you mind going for a second?
When you hold it up.
I still have one photo of you. It's like a night. It's like I'm holding it. It was like
There you go. There you go.
All the best, yeah. Yeah, you too.
I'll do it now. Right. So probably saying
Yeah, yeah. All right, done.
So have a check in if you want, but
That's a low bar.
Welcome to this round 19 clash here in the Senol NPLW. Melbourne Victory taking on Box Hill United Pythagoras in this round of 19 Senol action. Box Hill United just go with one change to their starting lineup after their 2-2 draw to South Melbourne last week, with a few changes to their bench. Karina Rossi coming in to the starting lineup, into the bench after being away on holidays overseas. Jun Kawano heads to the bench, and we see Amelia Tartaglia take up a starting position in the Box Hill United defence. For Melbourne Victory, just one change to their starting lineup that lost to Keilor Park in their last round, with Ella O'Grady coming into the starting lineup and Emma Traynor heading to the bench. Both teams will be looking to capitalise on this Saturday's matchup to get 3 points in the bag, trying to keep that premiership hope alive for Box Hill United and continuing the growth and development of these Melbourne Victory players. They'll be looking to get back on board with a win. They haven't had a win since playing Heidelberg United in May. They did pull off a miraculous 1-1 draw with South Melbourne in the dying embers of that game. So they'll be looking to start strong here this afternoon in this round 19 clash. As we see Box Hill United getting started with the ball, they are in their away kit of white with Melbourne Victory in the home kit of navy blue. My name is Melissa Barbieri, and I'll be taking you through this action this afternoon. It's been a wintry day The sun is now shining as we see Box Hill trying to get forward as Rutkowski comes back to Mackenzie to clear the danger. Tartaglia will see it out over the sideline for a throw in for Box Hill. Ball in, Bukala with the trying their best to get their foot on the ball as O'Keefe trying to settle it down for Melbourne Victory and find a pass, but the pressure from Policina sees it over the sideline. Mackenzie in goals for Melbourne Victory. Driving forward. Ball goes out, just mistimed that pass.
You're too far away, get across.
O'Keefe, Doveston in the middle of the park for Melbourne Victory, picks it up. She'll play it all the way back. Policina driving forward. She has the run of Kite, but Melbourne Victory stepping the line up. Carlo out to Policina. Ball into the box, back post run. Burchelli was there, but cleared for Melbourne Victory. And just a clip over the bar for Box Hill United, starting on the front foot this afternoon. That shot coming from Paliwoda, who is playing in the middle of the park for Box Hill United. They've gone with that change in the middle of the park, probably to give themselves that little bit more defensive pressure in the midfield. Rutkowski, ball in. Murray picks it up for Box Hill. She'll put her foot on it. They'll come out through Tartaglia. Tartaglia inside, but she's playing on the right back position today. She's just swapped with Murray for this passage of players. The ball over the top to Bucalo. Too much on it and too straight, and it'll head straight to Mackenzie in goal for Melbourne Victory. Victory trying to draw them out. Bucalo snaps it. She's got Policina inside. She drifts out wide, cuts it back. Tam with the cutback, but Policina on the ball once again. She'll be able to face forward, clip it to the back post. Tam with the clearance once again. Ball bouncing. Doveston helps it on. Miller. Doveston driving forward. Pushes it out wide. Tam into O'Keefe. Balotelli on the ball for Melbourne Victory. Central of defence. Swings out wide into Poppy O'Keefe. Doveston under huge amount of pressure from Murakami. Back for Box Hill. Shoring up the defence. Murakami into Kite. Covering run from Tam. O'Keefe can pick it up for Melbourne Victory. Tam driving forward. Ball played out to Ella O'Grady on the right-hand side. Minarick can pick it up for Box Hill. The press continues for Melbourne Victory, though. Bucalo giving change. Balotelli.
Let's go, Aaron, let's go!
Bukowski, pressure through that middle of the park for Tartaglia. Ball into Doveston. O'Keefe. Doveston leaves the pass, but it's picked up from Burchelli and Box Hill. Murray, centre back. Centre back pairing of Murray and Pickett this afternoon, as Erin Tarrant clips the ball forward for Melbourne Victory. Miller offside, so she has to get back onside, and the spray wide. It's too much for Tarrant to get on top of. Minarick at left back here for Box Hill with the throw. Kite brings it down for Paliwoda in the centre of the park. Murray looking for the switch. Ball over the top. It'll fall for Policina. She's got Bercelli inside. The run of Murakami. Piccolo with the strike. The ball bouncing just before Mackenzie. Could have been a troublesome one for the young keeper, but she held her ground and rose with the ball as it hit the turf. Box Hill using that offside trap. Miller giving chase now, but you would assume as she picks it up, the linesman will call offside. Murray driving. Policina inside. Dragging numbers towards her. She'll find Paliwoda. Can't control though. As Tarrant tries to make the transition for Melbourne Victory. It'll fall straight to Bercelli though. The pressure will come from Melbourne Victory through that centre of the park. It'll have to go all the way back to the Box Hill back line. Piccolo. Overlapping run by Tartaglia. Tartaglia tries to cross it in, and the covering centre back of Ratkowski able to clear the danger for Melbourne Victory. Harley Hamdani taking charge of this Melbourne Victory Academy team as we see the ball in swinger from Murakami. She's got numbers in the box. High floating back stick. Mackenzie looks to come, but she has to drop back to her line, and Murray can't get real purchase on the header. It was always fading away. Pressure coming from Kite. Mackenzie has to push the ball into the centre of the park. Bukala picks it up, finds the small run of Kite, but can't finish the action. O'Grady with the touch, back to Tarrant. Can't quite keep it in. See Melbourne Victory trying to play that possession game, trying to play out, drawing out that Box Hill United press. Pickett, she'll swing it round. Piccolo giving the width out on this right-hand side. Tartaglia gets it to her, but it's off the ricochet of a Melbourne Victory defender. Melbourne Victory find themselves in this corner once again. They'll get it out of it with great play. Layla Hussein driving forward. Minarik giving the cover for Box Hill. Murray. Pickett driving forward. Miller giving the press for Melbourne Victory. O'Grady. Bercelli gives chase. Offside is the call. She's drifted off the shoulder of Tarrant in an offside position. O'Keefe. Junior Matilda. O'Keefe combining well with Doveston. O'Keefe, lovely touch forward. Moore with the pass into Hussein. Hussein with Tartaglia to beat. She's just clipped at the top of the box as she drifted inside. Layla Hussein, dangerous in that area. So Tartaglia had to put the last-ditch effort in to give the Melbourne Victory winger something to think about, and she's taken her down in the meantime. It's a great opportunity for Layla Hussein from this angle. Segacic having to add numbers in to the wall to deal with the danger. And the front post run of Miller here needs to be picked up by Tartaglia. Hussein with the strike under the wall as they jump. It needed to be covered and it will be a corner kick. Melbourne Victory's first corner of the afternoon will be coming from a Layla Hussein right foot in swinger. Segicic asking the question of the referee. A lot of contact in the middle of the box. Hussein, Segicic, and it'll go straight in. That's the question that Segicic was asking. She was being really impacted by the flight of the ball, but she had a Melbourne Victory player right on her, so she couldn't come and clear the ball, and it will go straight into the goal for a Layla Hussein opening goal here at the home of the Matildas. Segicic asking the question before the corner was taken. Probably needed a little bit more help in the box there from a teammate. If you can't deal with the bodies around, it's very, very important to have players in and around you so you can deter that attacking force. It's not much wind here, but it does get a little bit gusty every now and then, so that probably would have helped the in-swing of the ball as we see the goal scorer Hussein taking it inside. Now the runs making it difficult for the Box Hill defenders to track. The forward runs of Melbourne Victory really creating that chaos. They need to impact that Box Hill defence. If we see Segicic being put under pressure by Miller. Murray takes a touch forward, finds a runner Policina, bounces out to Tartaglia. Tartaglia into Bucalo. Bucalo goes all the way back, but she did have Poliwota in the centre of the park. Pickett can find her. Pickett playing for Melbourne Victory in the A-League. Same with Rihanna Policina. Balotelli out to Rutkowski, cut out by Bucalo. The run from Kite, drags it out wide. Ball into the box. Mackenzie, easy one to claim for the Melbourne Victory custodian. Dofferston out to Tarrant. Tarrant trying to find the feet of Ella O'Grady, but can't quite hit the mark. This pressure from Ella O'Grady just too much, according to referee. Minarik into Murakami. Tartaglia have the clearance from Hussein. From pitch 2 here at the home of the Matildas for this round 19 Senol clash. It is 1-0 to the home side in this opening minutes from a Layla Hussein corner. Drifted all the way in from the corner.
Good, Aaron. One, Holly.
Rutkowski with the throw. Miller trying to keep possession. Pressure from Box Hill coming from all angles. Policina giving chase. Ball into O'Keefe. Picked up by Bocelli this time. Bocelli driving forward. She has the run of Kite. Kite, she can see the goal. Cut back. Well cut out by Dofferston. Ball bouncing. Mule will give it a clearance, but only as far as Paliwota. Bocelli brings it back down to Paliwota. Swings it out to Bucalo. Lovely touch from Bukalo. She's trying to stand up. Rakowski, ball into the box. Polisina just bounced a fraction too high into the thigh. She couldn't control, but signs for Box Hill that they are starting to get that momentum they need. Rakowski gives it up to Bukalo. Murakami. Tartaglia to swing it out to Pickett. Pickett usually in this right fullback position. Murray, Polisina out to Piccolo. Tartaglia out to Murray. We see Pickett driving forward. Box Hill very open at the back should they lose possession and go into a transition moment. Melbourne Victory with the 1-0 lead here at the home of the Matildas. They're trying to cement a clean sheet. Minarick, ball in. Clearance from Mule. Miller, she's got 4 shirts around her. She'll try and keep possession. Can't quite manage it through the sheer number of Box Hill defenders in and around her.
What's annoying, there's 4 officials here.
Paliwoda finding herself a little bit higher up the park than she's been used to this season. Polisina. She's got numbers both in and out. Tartaglia, the combination play with Poliwoda now in the right wing position. Cut out by Balotelli. Tartaglia covering for Box Hill. Ball goes back. Polisina. Kite on the follow-up. It'll ricochet. Cleared by Melbourne Victory. They had the numbers, Melbourne Victory, in defence to cover the stray pass. Hussain driving forward. Offside will be called. O'Grady. Calls are coming very late for dramatic effect more than anything. It's clearly only one player going for the ball. Pickett. Ball over the top. Bocelli this time onside. Back heel to Kite. Kite drives through the box. Bukalo fakes one, goes round, second block. Ball ricocheting. Calls for handball, but nothing given. Minarick with the strike. And not much. And not missing by much in the end for Sydney Minarick. Short on the pass. Kite can pick it up. Tam does well to re-engage possession. Miller dropping in deep from that number 9 position. O'Grady has her head down. She had runs forward, but she was only thinking about keeping possession with a dribble. O'Keefe, she'll switch it out to Miller. On the right-hand side, Box Hill with the numbers. Always had too much on it, that cross. Carlo picking it up for Box Hill. She'll drift inside. Paliwoda out to Bocelli. She's got the forward run of Minarick inside. Great work from Box Hill. It'll drift across that 6-yard box with no numbers in there for Box Hill.
Yeah, it's all right. Put it behind him.
Goal kick for Melbourne victory. Mackenzie out to Tarrant. Gets it to O'Grady. Murakami for Box Hill, picking it up and starting again through Holly Murray. Pickett. Back to Murray. You can see asking about rotations. Bucalo into Policina. Policina just having to drift wide to try and win a corner. Using the run of Bucalo to come inside. Crosses the ball in. Bucalo giving chase once again. Melbourne victory playing out of the corner well. Getting caught in possession now. Policina driving forward. There'll be a corner ball for Box Hill. Murakami with the in-swinger on the left foot this time. In-swinger, back post, Murray does drift high and wide over the crossbar. Box Hill United during the week played in their Nike FC Cup quarterfinal, went all the way to penalties after extra time, so they may be feeling it in the legs this afternoon. They lost on penalties, quite a lengthy penalty shootout as Policina strikes, save from Mackenzie. She had time and space in the centre of the box there, and Mackenzie holding strong in that position and making the save low to her left. In swinger Murakami. Back post to Murray. Cleared by O'Grady. Foul called on O'Grady by probably Holly Murray. Indication was a shirt pull in the box. Doveston. She's out wide this time. Grady coming back with the ball. It'll be another goal kick for Melbourne victory. Box Hill trying to put that pressure up the park. This 1-0 deficit after Layla Hussein corner headed straight into the back of the net.
Yara, be ready!
Mackenzie forward to Miller. Holds it up for Doveston. She's got the numbers. Hussein. She can find Doveston again. She's well on. There's Poliwota clearing up for Box Hill. Out to Policina. Policina has the numbers. She sees the empty box, but well-placed Mackenzie picking it up for Melbourne victory, even if it was on the second try.
Get across! Holly, hey, who's there?
Forward through O'Keefe. The return to Rutkowski. Ball forward to Miller. They're asking for the call. And they get it.
Just play, behind the line.
Murray on the ball. For Pickett. To Murray. Murray driving. She's looking for the switch. She does well to glance past two Victory players. Tartaglia making the run forward. She couldn't find her.
Well done. Again.
Movement from Box Hill really creating some numbers in the pockets of space. It's just got to try and find the right combination at the right time. There's the clip from Miller. She'll give chase, but Pickett will be in front. She'll go back to Segacic. Ball over the top, well read by Tarrant. Be a Box Hill throw. Pacelli to Minarek. Goes down the line. Kite coming inside. She'll look for the stretch. The ball in behind to Policina. Policina has Bucalo. She uses her back post. Kite. Ball bouncing. Kite with the follow-up. Tam with the clearance. Only as far as Minarek. The ricochet falling to Hussein. She'll clear the danger. O'Grady picking it up for Melbourne Victory. Cut out by Murakami. Bucali on the ball now. Melbourne Victory do have the numbers to cover. She'll swing it out to Burchelli. Paliwoda in the centre of the park. Burchelli drifting inside. She'll take the strike and over the bar. Looked well on target for that opening couple of metres, but then just was always rising. Both teams have adequate bench to go to should they need. Doveston, O'Grady, well covered by Minarek. She's had to go all the way back trying to save herself a goal kick, but it'll be a corner nonetheless. Sienna Silvesca on the bench for Melbourne Victory, and Karina Rossi on the bench for Box Hill United, both with A-League experience. There's Ella O'Grady's helped to her feet by Policina. Pacelli. Back to Policina. Ball's whipped in. Pickett, free at the front post. Pickett comes from a deep position. And the control and finish from Laura Pickett, the centre back. Absolutely brilliant. Melbourne Victory asking the question for offside, but the flag stays well and truly down for the centre back. The ball in from Rihanna Policina, gliding through that 18-yard box, and Pickett was the one that found the touch and the finish. It's Melbourne Victory 1, Box Hill United 1. Regained parity here at the home of the Matildas. Box Hill United with the majority of possession. They were able to capitalise on it for the first time this afternoon in this round 19 Senol clash. Melbourne Victory did have last weekend off after their game was rescheduled. Tackle Balotelli, forward pass from Paliwoda, unable to find its mark in Policina. Tam into Mule. The defending from Paliwoda in that centre of the park is probably the reason why she's in there, the usual centre back. She was always a centre of the park player, and she was dropped into the centre back position by Sabratnam. Overlapping run from Rakowski for Melbourne Victory. Bacalo giving chase. Rakowski with the clip. Segacic comes, doesn't collect. It'll fall to Paliwoda in the middle of the park, and Bacali will start again for Box Hill. Minarik out to Bacali once again. Policina with the run. Turns out, opts not to use it.
You can go, Amelia.
Tartaglia into Policina. She's allowed to face forward. She's turned, though, picked up by Miller. Recovering run from Murray for Box Hill. And it'll be a free kick here as it hits the referee.
Well defended, ref.
Be a drop ball here for Box Hill. Murray. Tartaglia. They have the numbers. Policina. Back to Tartaglia. She uses Murray. Policina inside. Out to Tartaglia. The run from Bacalo was a smart one, but they'll switch play. Minarik. Inside. Box Hill with the numbers out wide. Bacalo drives. The runner Policina just gravitates the defenders towards her. The cover from 10 falls for Policina. Tartaglia into Paliwoda. Too much for Murakami to hold, but O'Keefe goes with Miller to Doveston. Hussain. Doveston looking to switch from Mule. Mule does well to absorb the pressure from Bercelli. She'll go back to Tarrant, and Bercelli just rolls her ankle. She's having to walk it off, but she'll need to go to ground here. She'll try and walk it off. Referee just asking the question if she's okay.
Holly, stay connected. Stay connected, Holly.
Given the all clear to continue. Miller holding it up. Shelley just slowing down that fraction for Box Hill. She might not be able to continue unless they can see her out to the half and get some treatment at half time. Kite trying to give the pressure. O'Keefe getting it forward to Miller. Doveston with the inside run. Can't be met. Smart work from Pickett to pick it up for Melbourne victory for Box Hill. Players shifting from one team to the other, catching me out. Murray, ball in behind to the runner Bacalo. Mackenzie backing off to keep it into the 18-yard box. Moole, O'Keefe. Murakami with the pressure. Maho Murakami with the pressure, but it'll go out to Tarrant. O'Grady had the run. Box Hill using that offside trap.
Hey, when the ball's the other side, get infantry.
Melbourne Victory will have to make those deep runs, those midfield runs to get the ball in behind, because Box Hill United are strict on that offside line. O'Grady, ball into the box. Segacic clears up nicely. Pickett allowed to drive. She dishes out to Minarik. Minarik with the Percelli forward run, but once again too straight and direct. Kenzie playing quickly. Tarrant into Doveston, out to O'Grady. Grady comes inside. Pickett knows her well, reads the run. Many a training session, those two would have battled it out for Melbourne Victory in the A-League season. Just gone. Murray. Stray pass, but it falls to a Box Hill teammate in Paliwoda. Pickett into Paliwoda. Out to Policina. Policina with the outside of the foot, but it can't curl into the park. It'll glide out for a Melbourne Victory throw. McKenzie. Out to Bella Atali. Rutkowski into O'Keefe. O'Keefe couldn't get quiet enough onto it to bypass the Box Hill press. Murray driving. Policina, the high line from Melbourne Victory, working well, but she'll find the far post run of Bichelli, and Mackenzie will cut it out, but it'll also be an offside call. Mackenzie goes quickly from Mule. Mule into Miller. Miller, Doveston, O'Keefe, all interchangeable in those positions, trying to create some rotations to create chaos. The high line from Box Hill, the deep run from Miller. Segicic covers well. Kite to control. She'll turn. She still has it, Kite. But Charlie's smart enough to stay onside with that run, but cut out by Melbourne Victory.
Aaron!
Referee trying to do his best to stay out of the way in that centre of the park, but the amount of numbers that both teams are using that centre of the park, just finding it hard to stay out of the way completely. Murray, high line for Victory. Bella Atali with the cover. Tam. We'll go back to Mackenzie. The 1-2 not followed up with the Mackenzie pass, but the pressure given from Policina just giving it that added amount of gusto that she needed to get it back into the pass of Tam, just too much. Tatalia into Policina. O'Keefe with the touch, and Policina will shield it out for a corner. Box Hill, the momentum is largely in their favour in the second half of this match. They did go 1-0 down against the run of play, you could say, as Policina and Murakami unable to pick up the ball. There's no call from the referee, and the volley from Minarik. And there's an offside call, but they'll play on. The numbers from Box Hill need to get back as Ella O'Grady using her pace. The forward run from Doveston. She's onside. She'll glide past Segicic. Doveston with the finish. The recovering run from Tatalia. An amazing effort to recover in that corner kick situation. O'Grady, no call in the corner situation against Murakami. And then the follow-up offside not called in order to allow play to continue, and Melbourne Victory capitalised on it well. And Ella O'Grady combining with Doveston, but there's absolutely no way that Tatalia had any right to get back there in time, but she did, and she recovered well as Doveston went round Segicic. O'Keefe, Doveston, out to Tam. She stayed on side. She has the delivery. Miller with the clearance, and little ricochet for a goal kick. Bocelli with the quick goal kick. She looks to have recovered from that ankle injury. She gets it out to Piccolo. Starting again. Policina finds the run of Murakami. Policina, the follow-up from Bocelli. They get the lead they deserve. Box Hill United, they've been knocking on the door and one has finally gone through to the net. Brilliant combination play there. The final touch into the box was from Burchelli, but they've been pushing in these last 10 minutes. The transition moment from Melbourne Victory, not enough to give them the lead, and Box Hill have snatched the lead in their own transition moment. It's Melbourne Victory 1, Box Hill United 2. Melbourne Victory looking to start again. They certainly haven't been out of this game, Melbourne Victory, but Box Hill having the majority of the possession. They are a ball-possessing side, so it's not unknown for them to have that sort of domination in the percentage stakes. Melbourne Victory largely relying on that transition and send pieces. Paliwoda and Bucalo combining. Ball forward to Burchelli, and it will be a offside call. Fractionally offside. Mackenzie will go quickly. Tarrant out wide to O'Grady. O'Grady into the box. Sigicic having to cover the back post.
How you going?
No way. Metre and a half offside.
The video doesn't.
You'll watch the video later and you'll see. You'll watch the video and you'll see.
That's it on goal as well.
It's a metre and a half on.
Red card, ref. Red card for you.
Tatalia. Forward. Burchelli thinking that Melbourne Victory will get possession of the ball. She dropped back, but it floated out of play.
Harry, let's go! Go, Nina, go! Nina, come on!
Bacalo giving chase.
Good, Nina.
Ratkowski's.
Good distance,
Bacalo
Nina!
did good to close the space.
Yeah, Nina!
And the clearance
Nina,
from
distance,
Bala
well
Altali
done, good.
over the sideline.
Laura, you've got to get across here. Transition. Yeah, closer. Good. Don't leave Holly out to dry.
Box Hill throw. Tartaglia into Bacalo. Policina with Murakami. Doveston with the clearance. Minarik applying the pressure from deep. Burchelli. Kite! Second run! And then the finish will be offside.
No, about a metre and a half.
Mackenzie, just a couple of times now, she's playing a ball that's been rolling and referee calling it up this time. O'Keefe. Mackenzie out to Ratkowski. Too much on it for the left back to control. Paliwoda gets her body between the ball. Policina doing the same. Protecting the ball, swing it out wide to Bacalo. The forward run from Policina. Lovely work from Bacalo. She'll get an extra touch on it. She'll go back to Tartaglia. Box Hill have the numbers, but so do Melbourne Victory. They can start again. Out the back to Pickett. Not long to go with the added minutes. Very small amount of added minutes to be displayed from the fourth official. Burchelli inside on the half volley. Mackenzie had to watch it all the way into the gloves as we see added minutes of this first half of 2. Chloe Mackenzie going into Poppy O'Keefe. She gives it straight to Burchelli. Paliwoda. Melbourne Victory making amends and picking up possession. O'Grady. Pickett reading it well. Murakami comes right.
Good, Nina. Good, Nina.
Puts her foot on it. Bucalo stretching the line for Box Hill.
Look at Kiara. Look at Kiara. Yeah.
The switch from Holly Murray has Burchelli offside. They'll take it quickly, Melbourne Victory. Just 2 minutes of added time, additional time in this first half. Box Hill United has the 1 goal advantage going into the half. Melbourne Victory would like to get parity just before that halftime whistle. O'Grady just off the mark with that ball into Doverston. Rukami leaves the dummy for Burchelli. Policina picks it up. She's just got Mackenzie to beat, and the toe poke into the far post. Brilliant work from Policina. The ball into Policina, absolutely destroying that Melbourne Victory backline. And the touch from Policina just had a 1-on-V1, and she had to calmly slot it home. But the advancing Mackenzie just getting a piece on Policina. And rather than being in parity here, Melbourne Victory see themselves 2 goals behind. And no doubt the halftime whistle will find its way to the referee's mouth only very shortly after kickoff. And it's Melbourne Victory 1, Box Hill United 3. Melbourne Victory with the start. Poppy O'Keefe going out wide to O'Grady. And that'll be the halftime whistle. Layla Hussein opening goal for Melbourne Victory. Had them in the lead for a little while, but the dominance of Box Hill United reasserted by the time that halftime whistle found. Had the back of the net found by Laura Pickett, Burchelli, and then in the dying moments from Rihanna Policina. Tough time here at this round 19 clash in the Senol NPLW Victoria. Melbourne Victory 1, Box Hill United 3.
So you're not thinking about the comeback line.
Oh, always will.
Also, that post that you caught, you know where your ball is going to fall? My comment just ran through. Did you see that?
I'll do a match review at the end of the game. I know, you played out. Yeah, I know. It's not up to no. It's absolutely bad. It is bad. Yeah.
I did, I stressed it, and because nobody else would, because I know it was too tight. Where I got out, I'm like, okay, if I get out, they can at least get in.
Well, hopefully they're here. They could be here till the end of the day and you're gone. Oh yeah, tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's the final.
It's crazy. How about so that you can practice science? How can you do that? Working on your car? Something. I came to the security guard and I go, he goes, I can only say go to the cafe. So they've got this toilet away.
I risked it last time because I might become one.
Yeah, he goes, go and park there, and I'm like, I can't risk the toilet.
I risked it. I had to get in.
I reckon he knew that they don't do it.
The game started at 8 o'clock. So you have to come here like 7:30 or 7. The state championship. So all the juniors up to 8, 11. Yeah. Well, the little ones. And you pull up last game. Yeah, you would be, yeah. Well,
We are back for the second half of this round 19 clash between Melbourne Victory FC and Box Hill United. The home team going ahead in the 15th minute with a Layla Hussein corner drifted straight in over the head of Segicic, but Box Hill regrouped and recalibrated and 3 goals to 1 in this second half. And we see a halftime substitution with number 7, Ella O'Grady, coming off, and Emma Trainer going on for the Melbourne Victory second half. And they'll be looking to put their strongest foot forward in this second half, with Melbourne Victory going behind by 2 goals only in the dying seconds of that first half, thanks to a masterclass in 1v1 by Rihanna Policina. Box Hill United unchanged in this second half. They have been playing a lot of football, a lot of minutes. They drew 2-2 with South Melbourne last week in the round 18 clash, followed up by a 3-3 draw with Bulleen midweek for the Nike FC Cup, and they ended up losing that Nike FC Cup quarter-final on penalties. So the legs will be starting to scream here for Box Hill United. They'll use every ounce of fitness that they've accumulated in this opening rounds of the Senol NPLW here in Victoria to guide them into this second half with strength. Bocelli back to Benerick. Ball from Segicic going straight out. The change by Melbourne Victory was Ella O'Grady off and Emma Trainer on. Trainer slots into the back line for Melbourne Victory, and Rutkowski pushed out to the wing where Ella O'Grady vacated at half-time. Tarrant, Melbourne Victory captain. Rutkowski pushing forward, Miller giving chase. Murray with the clip forward to Paliwoda in the centre of the park for Box Hill. Kite has time. She has the run for Bocelli. She keeps it. She keeps it alive. Drifts inside. Switches it out to Murray. The press coming from Melbourne Victory a lot harder, a lot quicker than their first half. Bicalo with the substitute Trainer giving chase. Murray has the switch of Bocelli. Bocelli onside. Tarrant just getting her feet caught up in the turf here at the home of the Matildas.
What's your job from here, Kiara?
Trainer also having that trouble. Tartaglia getting it to Bicalo. Bicalo with the back heel to Tartaglia. Really stuck on that right-hand side are Box Hill United. Murray opts to come back that same way, but right into the trap of Melbourne Victory as Tam has the switch out to Rutkowski. Can she keep it in?
Be strong,
She does. She does well. Rutkowski out on that wing. She's got Minerick to beat. She uses her body well to shield.
Get up!
Melbourne Victory looking to lock in. Minerick down to Bocelli. Seems to have shrugged off that earlier ankle injury, Kira Bocelli.
I did.
She was walking gingerly in that opening half. Same with Policina after a goal. She collided with Chloe McKenzie in goal. Tam, beautiful ball through the heart of that Box Hill defence, but Miller can't pick it up for Melbourne Victory. Murray into Minnick. Rutkowski with the press. She wins it back for Melbourne victory. That's the attitude that they'll be looking for to reduce the amount of goals that separate them and 3 points this afternoon. Trainer ball forward. Ricochets falls to Murray. Kite holding up play for Box Hill. Miller sidesteps Murray. Waved away by referee Burchelli on the transition now for Box Hill United. Tarrant giving chase. Burchelli stays on her feet. Burchelli through ball to Policina. She can keep it in. She may be onside, but it'll drift over the end line.
That's all right. And again, back in.
Bella Atelli to take the goal kick into Mackenzie. Tam back to Chloe Mackenzie in the Melbourne victory goal. Kite just swinging the press. O'Keefe sitting out wide, goes to the line for Trainer. Tartaglia recovering for Box Hill though, picking up possession. Box Hill can't quite find the feet of anyone in that front third. Tam picking it up for Melbourne victory. Just mistimed the pass to Trainer. Tartaglia in to Kite. Kite gets the better of Bella Atelli. Tartaglia looking for people forward. Kite gets it to Policina. Pressure from Trainer. Good battle on the sideline. Questions are asked. It's a Box Hill throw. Starting in Box Hill. Murray into Bucalo. Hussain just tackled by Bucalo. Policina will get there. Ball into the box. Mackenzie came to claim, but it just gave Burchelli the question of whether she's going to get there or not, and she couldn't. Excuse me. Minarick in for Box Hill. Driving forward. Minarick created the opportunity against South Melbourne last week. Bucalo out to Tartaglia. Policina drifted out wide. Murakami shaping up against Poppy O'Keefe. Murakami tries to cross it in, but the defending from Poppy O'Keefe enough. But it'll be a corner for Box Hill. Box Hill United once again using the possession, the combination play to open up that Melbourne victory defence. Murakami with the cross. She delivers front post. Burchelli with the clip. Minarick and the save from Chloe Mackenzie had to be top class. And it was the Melbourne victory goalkeeper denying a fourth for Box Hill with the overhead kick from Minarick surely going in just under the crossbar. She stayed alive in that corner and Chloe Mackenzie just taps it over the bar. Policina into the front post. Trainer clears. Bucalo back out to Policina. She has the run of Burchelli. She uses it. Melbourne victory with the danger. Compensate, but Policina will get a clip on. And they'll ask for the corner, but it will be a goal kick. Melbourne Victory going to 2 6s to try and create some more options to clear out from a goal kick and advance the ball as quickly as possible. Murakami. She's got 2 players out on this left-hand side. Policina will give the overlapping run. Bocelli will use the run to drive inside. She's central now. She tries the reverse pass to Policina, but just not enough on it to get it to the number 10's feet. Bacalo will give chase, but it will just roll over that end line. Another goal kick for Melbourne Victory.
Sydney, just be careful you don't get caught in this situation. With her being like 5 yards in front of the halfway line. Just be mindful.
Tam. Through Mackenzie, out the other side to Balatelli, into Trainer, the half-time substitute. Trainer coming inside, Murakami giving chase. Paliwoda dropping it back to Murray for Box Hill, and they start again. Melbourne Victory clearing the danger. Home team finding themselves 2 goals behind in this second half. It's currently Melbourne Victory 1, Box Hill United 3. Trying to play out of danger here, Melbourne Victory. They go all the way back. Bocelli will give the pressure on Tarrant. She'll glide inside, find the run of Poppy O'Keefe. O'Keefe gets it out to Rutkowski. Doveston dragging 2 players with her. She's got time in the box if she can find the ball to Miller. But the pressure from Pickett enough to push Doveston over the end line for that cross. Murray into Policina. Tatalia. Kite with the run forward. She's just got Mackenzie. She does have Bocelli inside. She glides past Mackenzie and the follow-up strike from Kite into the back of the net. She's back on the score sheet. Erin Kite. Mackenzie in goal, doing well to stand up to their initial feint. The ball ricocheting into the feet of Erin Kite on the follow-up, and she doesn't make any mistake with the follow-up. She puts it into the back of the net. Melbourne Victory 1, Box Hill United 4. O'Keefe out to Tarrant. O'Keefe still driving forward, still trying to make options for this Melbourne Victory team. Rutkowski coming from right back in the first half to that attacking winger position. Tarrant, can she find Miller? Doveston perhaps getting in the way of that forward pass. But they'll still have possession here, Melbourne Victory. She'll look to switch now. Tam puts her foot on it. She'll go direct out to Trainer. Trainer, not many options on that side. Balatelli driving centre back. And Hussain trying to get out of the way of the ball to Mule. But just causes a bit of confusion, and Box Hill will pick it up.
you're on.
Bocelli, she's got Kite in the box. The early ball finds Kite, and the finish just wide of the upright. Early ball from Bocelli, a masterclass in putting in an early cross. Kite sensing the opportunity, but just couldn't put that final touch on it.
Nice Baha. Nina, get across. Get across, Nina. Judy, Karina.
The through ball offside for Miller. Box Hill once again using that offside trap to their advantage and reducing the amount of runs they have to make.
Good. Keep it. Be patient. Just keep it.
Ball back to Pickett. Box Hill comfortable in just maintaining that pressure through possession more than anything. You can see the white shirts just almost simultaneously all making different runs, and the combinations just opening up that Melbourne Victory defence. And now Murray can switch the ball. It'll fall with Tarrant giving chase. When she's facing goal like that, it's very difficult for the combination. And Policina, ball bounces and she can't quite keep it down or give enough power to trouble Chloe McKenzie in goal. Murakami steals possession. She'll have the strike. So we see a couple of substitutions here getting ready for Box Hill United. So we see Murakami coming off for Kawano and Karina Rossi coming on for Erin Kite. With Policina dropping in to that defensive midfield position, and Kawano and Karina Rossi giving the engines up the top to continue that press that Box Hill have been implementing all afternoon. Tartaglia winning for a little bit of confusion as to whose ball it was.
I heard, just point away. Just like, it's funny, like,
I'll keep going for you.
Mule.
No, but you know what? I'd rather that than both people just have their arms down. Like, I'm not having to crack you, but like, you know, and then like, everyone's going to be frustrated.
That's not right. When in doubt, it's no one's picking up the ball. Whoever's picking up the ball.
I used to go, if it was defense, if you didn't know, just like, yeah, benefit of the doubt.
Pickett driving forward.
Holly, make sure you sit. Yeah, just sit. Sit in front, yeah?
Dovston doing well to protect the ball against the Paliwoda defensive midfield. Poppy O'Keefe under pressure. Paliwoda drifting forward. The little clip back to Rossi. Rossi coming back from her stint away with a bit of vigour. Trainer in to O'Keefe. Bucalo, Rossi into Policina. Policina in the offside position though.
Ladies, hey, switch on.
Tarrant into O'Keefe. O'Keefe and Doveston combining. Pickett reading the play. Doveston following up. Box Hill once again with that offside trap, keeping that Melbourne Victory forward foray at bay. Tartaglia lets it run, and Hussein giving chase. Just catches herself on the knee.
Holly, don't ball watch your player. Don't let the 1-2 beat you.
Substitution getting ready for Melbourne Victory. Substitution being made. Mia Crawford on for Mule. Interesting to see the position that Mule takes, whether they throw some more numbers forward here, Melbourne Victory, try and give themselves every opportunity to close the deficit as Segacic goes into Policina. Policina with the long pass. The clip from Tarrant gets straight to Rossi. Rossi to Bichelli. Ball into the box. Rossi with the follow-up. Can't quite find her feet, but Rossi on the turn, and she puts it just over the bar. It was a great turn, pick up possession. Very
Yara, well done, great ball.
reminiscent of a Harry Kane goal in the World Cup. She had a lot of players to beat, and she found a path through, but couldn't quite find the back of the net. Policina. It's very much a test of Melbourne Victory resilience. This team, an under 23 team in this academy system where players are asked to play in this Senol NPLW, where a number of them are still vying for young Matildas and junior Matildas squads. Pickett using her strength. So the experience of playing in this Senol NPLW for a lot of them means that it's about finding that strength to continue and ask for improvement even when the scoreline doesn't depict the hard work that they've been doing in the game. It's all about learning. Minarick into Paliwoda. Minarick driving forward again. Into Bichelli. Bichelli, the no-look pass to Kawano. Finds Rossi. She's got Bucalo out wide. She uses her. Bucalo, first time ball. Kawano takes the touch. She's still got Minarick. Great defending from Melbourne Victory. The resilience shown from this young squad has been tremendous. Policina caught on the ball by Doveston. Trainer giving another recovery run to clear the danger. Excellent work by the halftime substitute trainer. Paliwoda, Bucalo, back to Paliwoda, into Minarick. Minarick switching out to Bichelli. Bichelli driving inside. She can take a shot here. Well blocked by Poppy O'Keefe. Tarrant. O'Keefe. Rossi with the tough challenges. Minerick using her body to cover Turan. Pickett into Policina. Policina all the way back to Murray. Pickett out to Minerick. Minerick has the numbers here. She'll go forward. She'll saw the run of Kawana, but didn't quite get the purchase on the pass.
Yeah, give it there. 11.
Rossi on the turn. Won't trouble Mackenzie. Paliwoda just working through that middle of the park really well. She was always an option to bounce out for the centre backs. She's doing well to create options for them in that centre of the park.
Strong out there, Gabby.
High line from Melbourne Victory. Rossi giving good support deep. Tam reading it well. Rutkowski back to Tarrant. Poppy O'Keefe slots into that back line. Tarrant into Tam. They're looking for the switch, Melbourne Victory, but they're still playing the same side.
Well done.
Kiara. Come on, Gabby.
Some more substitutions for Box Hill. We see Burchelli off for Gabrielle Simpson and Anika Dovison on for Sienna Silvesca. And the final change will be Jasmine Miller off for Anastasia Simic. Some fresh legs for Melbourne Victory. Some fresh legs for Box Hill United. As you see Simpson on the ball early. Pacey striker finds herself on the ball early for Box Hill. Well covered by Bella Atelli. Melbourne Victory driving through, trying to create options for themselves going forward, trying to create an opportunity to reduce the deficit of this 4-1 scoreline. Silvesca trying to get some minutes under her belt. Rutkowski, follow up from Minerick. Silvesca on the ball, formerly of the Western Sydney Wanderers. And Melbourne Victory A-League team had a troublesome year this year with numerous episodes where she's had to go some hospital treatment. So to see her back on the park is tremendous effort. She'll be over the ball here for Melbourne Victory. And they are giving the respect that she deserves with 3 in the wall. Silvesca, Poppy O'Keefe over it. Silvesca with the left foot. Ball into the box. Segacic also knowing Silvesca really well, formerly of Western Sydney Wanderers herself. Pickett moving forward. Finds Poppy O'Keefe. cleared by Policina. Questions asked for a handball, but Gabby Simpson picks it up for Box Hill. Once again, ricochets into the referee. It'll be a drop ball this time for Box Hill United.
There's a lot of tight legs out there after this week, so you've got to do a little bit extra.
Segacic. Hardly been troubled, Segacic. She only really had one moment where the goal went in for Layla Hussein, but ultimately she hasn't been called in too many other times. It's been a quiet afternoon for her out there. Whereas Chloe McKenzie, even though she's had 4 goals against her, she's been making some incredible saves. Scoreline could have been a lot more. Tarrant into O'Keefe. Rutkowski just drifting inwards, trying to give some opening. Ball forward. Segacic to cover. And that'll go over and onto the roof for the new ball on the sideline. Ball was returned by the roof gods, but we'll continue play here at the home of the Matildas. Silvesca just caught on the ball by Bucalo. Lovely work by Bucalo to flick it on to Rossi. Rossi will give it back, and Bucalo will get there first ahead of Bellartelli. Once again, Bucalo and the challenge, but the contact was the contact was initiated by the striker, so it will be a goal kick. No foul. Trainer trying to control, but Paliwoda there doing the defensive duty in the middle of the park really well, Paliwoda. Simple passes, simple instructions. Pickett out to Minarick. Minarick inside. To Policina. Switches out to Murray. Murray driving forward. Out to Bucalo. Bucalo out to Rossi. Numbers in the box to their advantage, Box Hill, but the cross in will be cut out by Chloe McKenzie in the Melbourne victory goal.
Good, Gabby. Well done, Gabby. And again, send it back. Just send it back.
Pickpocketed by Simpson. Simpson with the follow-up shot. Just touched over the bar by Chloe McKenzie. Incredible goalkeeping. She was alert to the danger of Simpson. She had her head up to strike, and Chloe McKenzie was able to get back onto a line right before Simpson had the chip. Trevor parry it over the bar. Box Hill corner. Policina to take. In swinger, right foot. Front post, cleared by Crawford. Lovely ball from Paliwoda out to Policina. It's full of confidence, this Box Hill side. Minarick, she pulls the trigger this time, but scuffs the shot. Lovely display of distribution from Paliwoda in the centre of the park there. Getting the ball back out to Policina. McKenzie into O'Keefe. Tam. Crawford doing well to hold it up. Good turn by Mia Crawford. Silvesca on the left foot out wide to Hussein. Tartaglia trying to clear the danger for Box Hill, but she only finds Trainer in a Melbourne Victory shirt. Simic ricochets back to O'Keefe, who clears the danger back to Tam. Tam going wide to Hussein, but just too much on it. Piccolo back to Pickett. Pickett out to Minerick. Simpson. Policina. Minerick. She's got the switch through Paliwoda through the centre of the park. Out to Tartaglia. Tartaglia forward to the run of Kawano. Kawano on the follow-up. Out to Piccolo. Rossi in the back stick, asking for the ball, but it'll drift over the end line. It'll be a corner for Box Hill United. This time Kawano will take with Murakami off on the sidelines. And this will be an out-swinging corner. Kawano to deliver. High. McKenzie punches. Clears the danger only as far as Policina. Guys inside. Melbourne Victory player just keeping them all on side. And Pickett with the follow-up. She'll get her second goal of the afternoon. Unfortunately for Melbourne Victory, there was a head injury in the initial clash from the goalkeeper on Bella Atali, and then Pickett making use of that offside line being a little deeper than normal. It's Melbourne Victory 1, Box Hill United 5.
Karina, hey, let's go. Get a couple here, come on.
So Bella Atali still down for Melbourne Victory.
Anyway. But yeah, definitely now. Number 12.
We're asking question whether she needs to be substituted. As we substitute from Box Hill United, we'll see Minerick coming off the park, and the substitute will be Victoria Zekas for Box Hill. She'll go onto the right-hand side of defence, and Tartaglia will come out on the left-hand side. Player still down for Melbourne Victory. Perhaps a little bit of blood. Balotelli getting to her feet now, which is good signs. And referee will just have her over onto the sideline. And the substitution will go ahead with Balotelli coming off for substitute Bridget Murray. So Bridget Murray will go onto this right-hand side of defence for Melbourne Victory, and play will restart here with Melbourne Victory 1, Box Hill United 5. Trainer into Crawford. Tam driving forward, find the pass to Silvesca. Well-threaded pass. Rodkowski, Silvesca on the follow-up. Tartaglia now on this left-hand side, giving cover. Cleared by Pickett for Box Hill. Bucalo out to Zekas. Paliwoda and Bucalo combining. Kawano getting it to the overlapping run of Paliwoda. Numbers in the box. Finds Rossi. Rossi on the follow-up. She'll control. Nice little step over from Rossi. She'll have Policina. Simpson. Follow-up run from Policina. Tries Silvesca. The toe poke from Policina. Glancing past Mackenzie in goal and past the back upright.
Well, Minnie. Well, Gabby. Fantastic. Good work. Great work, Paulie.
Combination from Simpson and Policina really coming to the fore there as Crawford and Poppy O'Keefe do their own combining for Melbourne victory. Silvesca called for a foul. Unsure as to...
That's where we...
I don't agree with that one either, but I'll take it.
Free kick for Box Hill United. All of us scratching our head as to what that was for, but they'll take it nonetheless. Paliwoda to deliver. Pickett for the hat-trick. Can't quite get the glancing header to go on target. Eyes lit up there for her first hat-trick of the Senol NPLW for Laura Pickett. Tam driving through ball to Rutkowski. Segicic coming out of her box. She'll shield here. Rutkowski doing her best to put a pressure on the keeper, but it will be a goal kick.
Yeah, you got to do the classic. You got to do the classic.
Segicic to take. She'll go long. Simpson to control. She brings it down nicely. Back to Tartaglia. Tartaglia switch out through Segicic. She'll go around. Segicic out to Zekas. Zekas into Piccolo. Paliwoda, Policina. She's looking for forward runs. She's turns out of danger. Pickett back to Segicic. Segicic out to Murray. Forward runs from Box Hill, still creating havoc for the Melbourne Victory defence. Crawford doing some great work in the middle of the park, Crawford, since coming on. Out wide to Rutkowski. Tartaglia just slips over at the misfortunate time, and it will be cleared by Segicic. Murray for Melbourne victory. Bridget Murray. Now Simpson giving chase for Box Hill. Tarrant into O'Keefe. O'Keefe out wide. Crawford. Back to Tam. It's a high line for Box Hill United. They'll give chase, but if they were to pick up possession, it would be offside. Poppy O'Keefe through ball to Savannah Silvesca, and once again that Box Hill United line creating a reduced amount of opportunities for Melbourne Victory to push forward. Box Hill restarting play. Rossi backing away, switching out to Tartaglia. Simpson through Rossi, sitting deeper than normal, Rossi, but she switches out to Zekas. Rossi just re-signed with Adelaide United for the upcoming A-League season. Both her and Holly Murray in this Box Hill United squad. Re-signing for Adelaide United for the upcoming 26-27 season. Policina driving forward. Not enough on it to find Simpson as Silvesca picks it up. Pickett, Simic driving forward for Melbourne Victory. Scuffs the shot. Segicic has to make the save nonetheless, and it will be a Melbourne Victory corner with 4 minutes of additional time added to the second half. Melbourne Victory will look to peg one back here. Currently sitting at a deficit of 4 goals, so it's all about pride now for Melbourne Victory. Getting another one into the back of the net. Confidence builder, especially for players like Silvesca, Crawford, Simic, all coming on in this second half. There's a ball whipped in by Hussein. Tarrant, follow up from Murray, cleared the danger. And Policina only gets it as far as Tam. Tam with the strike. And she can hit them, Portia Tam. And the ricochet did come off a Box Hill player, so it'll be a corner ball for Melbourne Victory once again. This time with the left foot of Silvesca. Silvesca in swinger. Back of the post, and Segicic comes. She may or may not have got a touch on that, and she doesn't. It'll be a goal kick for Box Hill United. It's 4 minutes of added time in the second half. Paliwoda driving forward for Box Hill. Paliwoda been instrumental in this Box Hill midfield this afternoon. Rossi giving chase. Now Tam into Silvesca. She'll distribute out wide to Hussein. Hussein with the lovely control, but it deemed to have come off her hand, so it'll be a handball. Long ball from Murray. Follow up from Paliwoda. Cleared by Tarrant. Policina with the shoulder. Murray heads it down to Tartaglia. It'll be a battle in the middle of the park until it can be dropped out to Tam. O'Keefe turning inside. Lovely footwork. Crawford with the follow through. And then Segicic with the clearance. Lovely little display of tight footwork there from Melbourne Victory central midfielders. Being able to find passing lanes in that tight area. As Policina picking it pocket, but Silvesca able to pick it up once again. The ball will bounce and Pickett will shield it for Segicic to collect.
Get up, let's go!
Pickett. Simpson just sliding inside, and Melbourne Victory will take advantage of the possession, but Box Hill will pick it up once again through Rossi. And she's just pushed out of park. Melbourne Victory now. Simic on the turn. No one in that central area as she vacates it. No one following up to replace her. And that's full time here at the home of the Matildas. It's been an entertaining display of football in this round 19 clash between Melbourne Victory and Box Hill United. Layla Hussein getting on the scoreboard nice and early for Melbourne Victory, and they held out for a little while before the experienced campaigners of Box Hill United put a couple of goals into the back of the net. It was a lovely set of strikes from Pickett. She gets a double this afternoon. Policina getting on the scoreboard, as well as Kite and Burchelli. It finishes up here at the home of the Matildas. Melbourne Victory 1, Box Hill United 5.
Karina, you can do it now.
Bob, I'll do a quick match with you. This makes me happy. Amelia, I'm rooting for you. I'm you know, I'm always. Good. What? What? Are you shooting at me? Are you shooting? I've always got something to say. I've always got something to say.
I'm crazy. Never gonna hit it. Cash, make them do laps on Monday.